YouTube family, YouTube nation, thanks for dialing in to another episode of Copping Season. I go by the name of Still Kicking, and to my right I have
She Kicks.
Thanks for tuning in. Today we have a great topic that we want to talk about today, and I'm pretty sure most of you have either dealt with this or you have heard stories about this. So I think this is going to be a fun episode when we really get rolling. But before we start rolling with this episode, I'm going to ask new people that's watching this video right now, hopefully by the end of this video, you will think enough of the content that we're sharing with you today where you can actually subscribe to our channel here. For those that have been rocking with us, thank you. We at 39, we right there at 40. This is a big milestone for us, just to be saying a different number than what we previously said. So please, if you like what we have here, hit that subscription button. So today's topic, we want to talk to you about, I think they hang low. Some people, they hang low. Some people they don't.
Down in the gutter.
Right, but it's it depends on what your package is. But today's episode topic, we want to talk about low ballers. We all have been there. We go through a whole lot. To land our wins with these sneakers, and we have certain shoes that we do get, and we want to get rid of them quick. And we come across a particular seller via Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, however it is, or it can be somebody's natural store.
Right.
So just want to elaborate on that. She Kicks has an instance that she wanted.
I got several instances. We ranting today, y'all. We just ranting a little bit, but hopefully it'll be some entertaining and learning experiences in here for you. So one of my very first experiences with a low baller, I ain't gonna say it wasn't really that bad, y'all, but I had hit on the great, what were they called? Jordan 5. They were great alternate. Yeah, so I hit on those, and I was trying, y'all. First of all, now we set the bar high at first when we had them. We was trying to sell them for $290. We were first, we were pretty new in the game, so we realized it was a bit unreasonable. So I had listed them for $240, which was a little bit more reasonable. So I finally found a buyer, and we went back and forth. He seemed serious, so we met later on that day, and we did a surprise drop because actually Still Kicking, he was in his car next to mine because he wanted to make sure nothing went awry. So I'm going back and forth, communicating with the guy. I see him pull up because he's telling me what kind of car he was in. So he pull up, and I get out the car. I got the box, and this is my first in-person exchange. So I just want to make sure he ain't gonna try to just snatch the shoes and run off. So I'm holding the box like this, and he come up, and I open it up. I let him, I gave him one shoe, not both. So I gave him one shoe, and he inspected the shoe. He gave me that one back. I let him inspect the other one, and I showed him the receipt that I got the shoe from the sneaker app. And when he goes to try to sell me the money, he was like, "You said $220, right?" And I said $240. So he sent the money, and I waited for it to come to my phone, and he was able to get his shoes. So he did send me $240, but he tried to lowball me. Now that's a very mild example of somebody trying to lowball you, but they will meet you with the intention, giving you the impression that they're trying to spend what the agreement was, but they'll come and give you a lower number. So you got to be careful with stuff like that. What's your example?
I really enjoyed that. That was interesting because I was sitting in the car he didn't know I was with her. He probably didn't even catch that I was there with him. But we have to do what we have to do to make sure that we
safety first.
So make sure y'all have a safe practice, or let people know who you meeting with, where you meeting at. Just have somebody in the know about what's going on with you, because things can happen.
Yeah, for real.
You just never know. So be prepared. Cover your bases. Mm-hmm. So in my situation, what comes to mind is the black metallic. So the black metallic Jordan 1, the black and gold full patent leather shoe. That was a shoe that I was looking to get. We actually had two pair. I'm talking about the men's pair in particular today with the low bottom situation. So Guy hit me up on Facebook. I made a post on Facebook. Guy hit me up. He told me he was interested in it. So, I showed him, everything to show him that it was authentic and it was real. Then I told him what the price was that I was looking to get for the shoe. He said that was fine. Could I meet him? Then when I get to the point to meet him, we actually met at Publix. We wanted to meet in public at Publix. The guy, he pulled up. Everything went fine. I let him take a look at the shoes. And when it was time to make this exchange for the money, he pulled out his money. And then he said something like $15 cheaper than what we had originally agreed to. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he was not gonna walk away with the shoe that day. I was gonna get right back in my car and head back in and repost this shoe for sale. But I said, nah, that's not what we agreed to. And he looked left, he looked right. He was like, dang. And I was like, just standing there out, it was up to him if he was gonna get the shoe or not for the price that he originally agreed to. Because I felt like if he didn't want to agree to that price when we was negotiating back and forth before either one of us actually came out, that was opportunity. So don't waste his time and he don't waste my time, because I knew what I was looking to get off that particular shoe. Like, I wasn't trying to beat nobody across the head, but that was pretty much like bare minimum what I was trying to get off the shoe. So the guy, he swapped me down, he didn't have the money, and I was like, yeah, I can't really work with you then. So I was about to get the shoe. He saw me, getting to that point where I was about to, get things back in the bag, get it boxed up. He dug in his pocket, man. He pulled out the money. He sifted through some more dollars. He gave me the money. And that was the end of that deal. But, as a reseller, stand your ground. There's going to be times where you really need to bend, but, if you have a good price, man, stand on it sometimes. You don't always have to, let somebody, push you in the corner. So know what you want to get out of the situation. Ask more questions too. What I do now on Facebook or social media sites, man, I come back and double confirm, do we both agree on the price? And if they say yeah, then at that point, we can start moving forward. She-Kicks, you got another story you want to share?
Yeah, just don't ever. We got this from Flight Academy, but what I learned from him is never hustle out of desperation. So you don't want to lose money on the shoe, and if at all that you have to lose, your bare minimum is never take below resale. If it's a dead stock shoe, they should be able to pay for it at least what you paid for it. So I done had people trying to come at me and offer me below retail. Like, I'm not desperate. I have a regular job. I ain't saying I'm rolling and doing it like that, but I'm not at the point where I'm dumb enough to let somebody have something for less than what I paid for it, or less than what anybody could pay for it,
And so, people will try you, they will try to see, if you have any common sense. They want to know if you business savvy. Let me ask you, YouTube world, if you bought an apple for $1 and you was going to resell that apple, would you sell it for $1? Or would you let somebody get it for, 60 cents?
Right.
It probably wouldn't make good business sense for your investment. So the same thing with this, we dealing with, more money, but it's still the same concept. It has to make business sense.
Right.
So these are stories that we have experienced with low ballers. Pick the balls up, man. Have some pride about yourself.
If
you really, want the shoe, man, really stand on that, man. We gotta pay to get it. We have to pay resale sometimes. It's just the nature of the game. You're not gonna hit everything. Drop your comments below. What's your low balling situation? It could have been worse than ours, but this sort of agitated me. So that concludes our episode today.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be before you long.
We got the saying here. We're gonna stay down
till you come up.
And when you come up, don't come back down. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.